Lingerie. How is it that lingerie and lingering are spelled similar but pronounced very differently? Let's take a look. Well, the similar spelling of the two words is just a coincidence. They have entirely different etymologies. Linger is a perfectly normal English word. Lingerie means women's underwear, nightwear, or lightweight robes. It was borrowed from French in the 19th century, and its history goes back to the Latin word linen or laundry, originally introduced in English as an euphemism for then scandalous underlinen. Though for us it means women's provocative and flattering silk and satin underwear, to the French it just means underwear, both male and female. Let's take a look at the history of lingerie. Throughout history, lingerie and undergarments have served a variety of purposes, from providing chest support for physical activity to including decorative details for only the wearer to see, to shaping and enhancing various body types. The styles and materials available have evolved with every historical era, especially with changing attitudes towards comfort, sexuality, modesty, and gender roles. The earliest records of undergarments were much more functional than fashionable, including simple loincloths in animal skin that were worn by both men and women. Progressing into the Middle Ages, the linen undertunic evolved into long chemise. These chemises would be visible at the neckline and wrist and would provide an opportunity for the upper class to display fine lace or embroidery. In the Renaissance period, women's undergarments became much more elaborate, just like their outer clothes. This is the era when undergarments really transitioned from function into fashion and have stayed firmly in that category since. In the 19th century, it continued in its popularity for all classes of women in Western society. At the turn of the 20th century, women's undergarments began to change significantly again, with more political and social freedom for their wearers. By the mid-20th century, women's undergarments had again become more practical and functional as women continued to enter the workforce and needed clothing that were comfortable, durable, and easy to launder. In the second half of the 20th century, undergarments began to evolve again, but this time less due to social and political changes and more due to new technologies and manufacturing techniques. The late 20th century and beyond, a greater interest in proper fitting for different body types and cup sizes were born, with fun colors and prints becoming the norm unlike the earlier eras of neutral tones, along with fashion-forward design details that were meant to be seen, with more brands expanding to offer much more. Today, these come in a wide variety of styles and materials, from basic cotton briefs to strappy, sexy, and exquisitely handcrafted. But perhaps the biggest revolution in underwear in the early 21st century has been the addition of androgynous styles, marketing with gender-free language, and encouraging customers to wear what they want without having to fit into a narrow definition of gender or femininity. No one knows exactly what will come in the remainder of the 21st century for lingerie and fashion, but we can definitely expect much more innovation, more diversity and inclusion, and probably some surprises as well.